Hello and welcome to Diablo 2! One of my favorite games as a child and one of the games with a lot of memories. The plan is we are gonna play through as a Frost Source or Frozen Orb Sorceress. It will be single player, but we will play online. I will show more of the online experience later. For certain reasons I just don't want to do it now. You will see later why. But let's get started, and it seems like I have played through it. Oh yeah, I played it on Battle.net with someone, so yeah, I've unlocked it all. But yeah, we shall now start with the cinematic. The starting cinematic for Diablo 2, and we shall get this game going. Enjoy.
So, Marius, at last I find you.
Tyrael, yes. Yes, now I recognize you. I should have known you'd travel in disguise. They're always watching.
I've been searching for you for a long time, Marius. I was rather beginning to think you didn't want to be found.
Oh, forgive me, Tyrael, please. It wasn't my fault.
Not your fault. Tell me, Marius, how was it not your fault?
The Wanderer. Yes, it was the Wanderer. My days at the Rogue Citadel seem so long ago. I sought refuge from my memories in the company of other outcasts, high in the mountains past the Eastern Gate.
Do you want something?
Oh, I fought sleep for days at a time. For when I dreamt, the memories would return. Memories of the monastery and the evil which had claimed it. Dreams, memories. I couldn't tell the difference anymore. Had the evil from my dreams followed me at my heels? How had he found me here? How could this broken shell of a man, barely able to carry the weight of his own sword, be the burning terror which drove me to hide here? have demons of his own that he struggled to contain. And he was losing. As I watched, I became convinced that I was truly mad. The terror, the destruction, the evil I witnessed. How else could I explain them? Were these the demons from my dream, or were they born within the Wanderer? Why did I follow him? I don't know. Why do things happen as they do in dreams? All I know is that when he beckoned, I had to follow him. And from that moment, we traveled together east. Always into the east.
Well, that was the first cinematic, and as I see, the cinematic team has come a long way since the previous game. So we're gonna have a fast look over all the characters. We will start with the vanilla characters, because there is 2 expansion characters in here as well. This is the Amazon. She is a ranged / melee type, depends what you spec her with. As you see, she is skilled with spear and the bow, and a very versatile fighter. We have the Necromancer. He is basically... I showed him in one of my streams. He casts bones, summon minions, and curses people. It does not say about the bone stuff, but he has some poison and cast bone abilities. Barbarian, one of my favorite classes, both in this and the 3rd game. He is only close combat. My favorite spec is Whirlwind and Frenzy Barbarian, still is. Then we have the Paladin. He is, if you have played Diablo 3, he's like the Crusader. He is a close combat or mid-range sort of class. We will look at the source, which I'm gonna play at the end, so we're gonna take now the expansion characters. We have the Assassin. She is a close combat assassin rogue, sort of. In the next game, she is close to the Demon Hunter. Assassin puts down traps and uses fist weapons. I'm not sure what else she used. Traps, grenades, melee, I think that's it. Then we have the druid. He is like a mix of necromancer and source. He can transform himself, he can summon minions, and he can use elemental abilities. Then we have the sorceress. Well, she is like the normal fire, lightning and ice type of magician. Not like the wizard in the next game where you use mostly arcane abilities. And this is the character we are going to play. And we're gonna play expansion and ladder, yes. The reason why I don't want to play with other people is something I will show in a later episode when we actually gonna play with other people. It's a fucking mess. You will see it. I don't even have to tell you why. It's just horrible.
Good day. Greetings, stranger. I'm not surprised to see your kind here. Many adventurers have traveled this way since the recent troubles began. No doubt you've heard about the tragedy that befell the town of Tristram. Some say that Diablo, the Lord of Terror, walks the world again. I don't know if I believe that, but a dark wanderer did travel this route a few weeks ago. He was headed east to the mountain pass guarded by the rogue monastery. Maybe it's nothing, but evil seems to have trailed in his wake. You see, shortly after the wanderer went through, the monastery's gates to the pass were closed, and strange creatures began ravaging the countryside. Until it's safer outside the camp and the gates are reopened, I'll remain here with my caravan. I hope to leave for Lutga Lane before the shadow that fell over Tristram consumes us all. If you're still alive then, I'll take you along. You should talk to Akara, too. She seems to be the leader of this camp. Maybe she can tell you more.
I'm gonna turn up the sound a bit for myself. I don't know how it is for you guys yet, unfortunately. So none of the characters here are well from Diablo 1.
Greeting. Akara is the rogue's high priestess. She sells the few magic items in her possession and can even heal your wounds. She is very wise and will help you if she can.
I thought she was a wizard or a witch like Adrian last game. So this is Geed.
Good day to you, partner. I'm Geed, and I can already tell that I'll be your best friend in this forsaken camp. A spare weapon, some gold, a small gem is all I want in exchange for the equipment you'll need on whatever quest you might undertake. No, don't be shy. All of my items are guaranteed for life and come with a 2-day warranty.
He is the gambler. He is basically like Wurt in the first game.
And Dario's demonic forces have taken up residence in the forests as well as the monastery. I won't be venturing out of the camp. So if you need anything, I'll be right here. Unfortunately,
his shit is expensive as fuck, as you see, and you don't know what you even get, so I never use him. It's just not worth it at all. Then we had Charcy. I think she was a barbarian.
Hi there, I'm Charcy, the blacksmith here in camp. It's good to see some strong adventurers around here. Many of our sisters fought bravely against Diablo when he first attacked the town of Tristram. They came back to us true veterans, bearing some really powerful items. Seems like their victory was short-lived, though. Most of them are now corrupted by Andario.
She is basically this act. There is many acts in this. She is our Griswold.
Oh, I like Geed. He's very funny. He has all sorts of interesting stories from the places he's been. I wish I could see the sights he has.
And then we have Kasia. She is she has a new mechanic to the game.
Welcome, Outlander,
You will
to
see
our
soon.
glorious hovel. I know you're here to challenge the evil that's driven us from our ancestral home. But know this. Akara may be our spiritual leader, but I command the rogues in battle. It will take more than just killing a few beasts in the wilderness to earn my trust.
She will later give us some minions that will follow
like
us.
a mother to me for as long as I can remember. She is wise and good, but I don't think she has the steel to retake our monastery by force.
And then we have the last woman, Kara, the
Greetings, young sorceress.
the priestess.
It's good to see more of your kind at work in the world these dark days. In my opinion, the world needs more women to fight against the Great Shadow. But I'm forgetting my manners. I am Akara, High Priestess of the Sisterhood of the Sightless Eye. I welcome you, traveler, to our camp, but I'm afraid I can offer you but poor shelter within these rickety walls. You see, our ancient sisterhood has fallen under a strange curse. The mighty citadel, from which we have guarded the gates to the east for generations, has been corrupted by the evil demoness Andariel. I still can't believe it. She turned many of our sister rogues against us and drove us from our ancestral home. Now the last defenders of the sisterhood are either dead or scattered throughout the wilderness. I implore you, stranger, please help us. Find a way to lift this terrible curse, and we will pledge our loyalty to you for all time. There is a place of great evil in the wilderness. Kasha's rogue scouts have informed me that a cave nearby is filled with shadowy creatures and horrors from beyond the grave. I fear that these creatures are massing for an attack against our encampment. If you are sincere about helping us, find the dark labyrinth and destroy the foul beasts. May the Great Eye watch over you.
I have not heard much of the Great Eye, so
I should add that many rogue scouts have
I'm not
died
sure
in the
what
horrible
else I can tell
place.
about it.
We cannot afford to lose any more. If you choose to enter that den of evil, you must do so alone.
There we go. As you see, we have now a quest log, unlike the first game. All the quests you get are
Good day.
you basically get in the camp now.
The beasts from the cave have begun to roam throughout the countryside. You'd better be careful out there.
Get some lore with us. I've never looked at all of these, so it's interesting even for me to figure
One
out
who
all
seeks
this.
that cave seeks death.
They might not say much, but it's just oh, the gateway is there. Okay.
You're a brave soul. I'd sooner thrust my sacred scepter into the foulest carbuncular troll than set one boot into that cave.
I like the entrance that goes like over the water there, then out there, because you get
Hello.
a cute little bridge.
The demons in that cave have claimed many of my finest archers. I wonder how you will fare.
So the difference in on the online and offline experience is that the maps
Evil
are
beware.
generated randomly each time you make a new game. So I hope that won't interrupt the gameplay too much. Oh my, already a small charm. As you see, there is new mobs as well, and there is cows in the wilderness. Don't know what is why. Just abandoned places. And you see we have now stamina, which makes us able to run. That one was removed in the third game. I didn't even notice it. I just noticed it now. Just like, oh yeah, shit, I can't run forever now. And here is the Den of Evil, the first quest log.
This place is trouble.
So what can I tell what happened? The Dark Wanderer. We played the warrior in the previous game, as you remember. He basically shows the real story of what happened. The Dark Wanderer is, without a doubt, the Diablo or the warrior from the first game. And you might remember from the ending cinematic that he thrust the Stone of Diablo in his head. see. We are going Frost Source, so we are going... I must check a bit. Ice Bolt, that's this one. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna boost that one to hell. And that one is the other one we're gonna take. Yeah. And that one we need warmth. And that was one on that. Okay. Let's see how much damage do you do. 3 to 5. Yeah, we're gonna wait a bit. I have a plan. I might not remember the exact build, but it doesn't matter too much. It's not like we're gonna go out of points anytime soon or worry too much about it. The only problem is I'm not sure if you can re-talent in this game. You could, but I don't remember how. That's something I need to find out later, I guess. So yeah, the warrior thrust his the stone Diablo had, or the soul stone, in his head in hopes to contain it, as they said in the ending cinematic. And he has a bit issues to control whatever he's going for, as you saw in the cinematic. Unfortunately, shit, I hate that this running is so bad in this game. It's not bad, it's just I'm not used to it. So I need to turn off run, not to spend too much stamina on bullshit. But yeah, he's now struggling to contain Diablo, and we are now looking for him in order to take him out before it's too late. In the cinematic, the man you saw was Marius. We basically will follow him more and see what happens throughout the acts or the story. As you noticed, this game is more story-weighted now, compared to the first one in its own way. Like, you get out more lore and more details of what happens, and the cinematics is more detailed. And the leveling is very different as well. Let's see, we're gonna boost the shit out of this one. 4 to 6, yeah, now we can use this. We get some cooler abilities later. I like Frost Orb Source, they're so cool. Later we will... there is a Blizzard source as well, but I don't think they seem as cool. I need one on mana regen, that's for sure. My mana regen is dog shit. So I might actually take 1 point there on the next...
I need mana.
Yeah. We have nothing. We're just gonna take out these first.
I need mana.
That's the problem with Source, she's very mana heavy. But it will get better later when we get some mana potions. There we go. Keys in this game is just for chests, nothing too big. But the chests might drop some nice stuff. And the inventory is also bigger, as you see. We need more strength as well.
I can't carry anymore.
We don't need all this.
I can't use this yet.
We cannot... I wonder... I can't remember how this works. Does that work? No. Not at all. We're gonna sell. It's easier to get gear in this game, without a doubt. Let's see if I remember the key bindings. I guess I just need to drag them over. I want to keep you. Pero, yeah. And now we cannot drop items in the... we cannot drop items on the ground anymore. If I log out, then they will disappear even though I play single player, I think, as I remember. We also need to deposit our gold in case I die. If I die, I lose all my gold, or some of it, as a penalty. And we are not gonna take you. It was something down here, wasn't it? Yeah. Just gonna pick up this gold. This gonna come in handy. Oh my. There we go. The quests are very different. There is not like any similar quests as far I remember. And it was all the way over there, right? Oh, that one is refreshed. What more is there to tell? It sounds about this way. Later we will actually meet the rogue again from the first Diablo game. And the sorceress from the first game. Oh lord, this is so weird. There ain't usually this many mobs in this area. There we go. I don't know. It's many difficulties in this game too. I wonder if I should try and play through all difficulties or not, or maybe just do it as an extra. We will see. Let's see, do we have anything?
This cave has been purged of evil.
Yeah, it sure has. I'm gonna take this, even though it doesn't matter. The combat things doesn't even boost my spells, so... Things certainly works very different in this game compared to the first one. The XP is very bad now in this area, so we are just gonna go through, skip everything. And
Beware.
there is one of the rogues.
Beyond lies mortal danger.
I didn't get time to talk to you, sorry. And now we're in the next area, in this act. And here we got waypoints like this instead. We're gonna do one more level. Fast.
I need mana.
And there is corrupted sisterhoods, or women from the sisterhood.
I am overburdened.
I thought they were very cool when I first started playing this game.
Not enough mana.
This game is also somewhat pot spamming, just not as bad if you know what you're doing. I need one more mob. There we go. Now we're gonna teleport back. So how this works now is we're gonna do it a little bit different from the warrior. We need certain amount of strength so we can equip items, that's about it. Otherwise you just want to do whatever. There we go, we got that.
You have cleansed the den of evil. You've earned my trust, and may yet restore my faith in humanity. Your reward is training in the skill of your choice.
Thank you. Let's see, then we're gonna go more for we don't. That one we are just gonna wait with. Oh yeah, we need that first, so it doesn't matter. Yeah, we're just gonna keep going for this. It's a bit sad that that's the only thing that boosts the damage of Frozen Orb, but oh well. Ice Bolt, that's the one, yeah. What does the other do? not very good. The other one is better.
Good evening. My rogue scouts have just reported an abomination in the monastery graveyard. Apparently, Andariel is not content to take only our living. Bloodraven, one of our finest captains in the battle against Diablo at Tristram, was also one of the first to be corrupted by Andariel. Now you'll find her in the monastery graveyard, raising our dead as zombies. We cannot abide this defilement. If you are truly our ally, you will help us destroy her.
We will destroy her.
Death has done nothing to weaken Bloodraven's combat skills. If anything, she's more deadly than ever.
Good evening. How can one kill what is already dead?
Good question. Oh, I forgot the animation, which I can show in the next quest is when next quest is finished. I can show it.
Good evening. Bloodraven was the leader of a rogue band that once fought Diablo at Tristram.
Yeah, it's very obvious. She is the same person, but I'm not sure she was called Bloodraven back then. But oh well. Oh, there it is. Yes, talk to her. I see.
Bloodraven fought valiantly against Diablo in the catacombs beneath Tristram. She was never quite the same afterwards. It is now obvious she brought an evil influence back with her.
But yeah, I think that will be a good start on the first episode. And next time we will go for Bloodraven in the next part of this act. So I'll see you in the next episode. I hope you enjoyed and have a great week. Diablo will continue come out every Sunday as usual unless something happens. But Monday is when it comes out. And I hope you enjoyed the first Diablo series as well. And will continue following me in this one. Bye!